And we are back. Episode 61, Drop the Green, Season 2.
Can you believe it? Austin Sanders is back in the house.
There's going to be no bad geography. There's going to be no bad memories.
You cannot tell Colby anything.
You can't tell me anything.
Okay, I just want everyone to know, I said the Mid-Atlantic 4
Which is what
times.
it is.
Okay, thank you. That's exactly what it is. And he looked at me like I was so stupid. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. That's Colby.
Yeah.
He also didn't know David Gilliam was Todd Gilliam's dad.
Yeah, that was,
We're going to improve this week. That's all I have to say.
Sometimes last names don't mean nothing.
Right. In this case, it meant everything. But all that aside, episode 61, we're going to, as always, dedicate this episode to somebody. It's getting harder and harder by the week. I think next week it'll be a little bit easier. Our overview this week is going to be on Crown Jewels.
Yep.
So just came off of one potentially. Who knows? Brickyard Recap. Talk about who stood out, do a little bit of Iowa predictions, get into our Drop the Green bets, and close with the Choose Who zone. I know you got something easy teed up for me.
It should be.
I hope so.
It really should be, but we'll see.
Because that's why I don't show up anymore. Just to not get it.
I mean, I'll just tell you now, it's not an active driver.
Oh,
Great. Yeah. We had to step it up.
Perfect. All right. Well, as always, my name is Austin.
My name's Spencer.
Let's drop the grain.
We're in the land of shining coal, back down that valley where the roosters crow, and Amanda fence is on. I got no problems if I stand alone. In the land of shining coal, back down that valley where the roosters crow, and Amanda fence is on. I got no problems if I stand alone.
All right, so let's get into that. Old Bardstown is not as bad as I. That wasn't bad.
Dude, I didn't like it.
Y'all griped about it for 37 minutes last episode.
Sorry, dude. I mean, we don't know where the Mid-Atlantic is, and we gripe about whiskey.
No, I'm not saying it's great, but I've had worse. But let's get into our dedication here. I think it's going to be short, Spencer. What do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty short.
So
man.
we decided to pick Chad Finchum, number 61. I think he's ran it a handful of times. But if there's a better 61, please let us know.
Yeah, for real.
But we have no idea. I mean, there's a few people. There was a NASCAR Hall of Famer. Don't remember his name. I'm sorry, but he was in the NASCAR Hall of Fame for modifieds.
Yep.
And he ran. You probably saw the same thing as me, and I was like, just not our realm.
No, that would have been all over Colby's, like somebody from the 1930s.
Yeah. When did he turn into that guy?
I don't know, but he loves it.
He loves
he's just a big history guy.
Big history buff. Yeah. Not geography.
No. Doesn't know where the state is.
Skipped that class.
He did.
History was all over.
He was.
So
we
decided to pick Chad Finchum. He's ran that 61 car a handful of times. Born September 22nd, 1994. So right around our age. But most importantly, from the great city of Knoxville, Tennessee. And we don't know a whole lot about him.
This is a shout out to Chad Finchum being in the area. We probably live 20 minutes from him.
Probably,
if we're being honest, we probably live 20 minutes from him. All he needs to do is somebody in the Knoxville area just needs to reach out to Chad. We'll get him on the show.
Yeah.
I would love for him to fill in for you.
We'll redo episode 61.
Yeah.
And he can tell us about himself.
He can tell us everything he wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all I could find, so he was a big go-kart guy down at Dumpling Valley. I think that track is closed.
Yeah, I think it's gone.
But he had to have ran Ashway Speedway.
A billion times.
Which is a track that we've never been to.
No.
But I feel like I have. Why do I feel like I've been there?
We could throw a rock and practically hit it from here.
And
it's not
so
far.
we usually go by this place when we go to our little golf facility that we don't go to much anymore, but we've drove around it, and it's a crazy little dirt speedway for go-karts that back in the day used to have full stock car races. I don't know if you knew that.
You told me that last time we went by, and I'm telling you, this place is so small that you just wouldn't believe that.
So I don't know if it used to be big or whatever, but all that to say, he had to have ran there.
Yeah.
So he had over 200 go-kart wins in dirt and asphalt. Had some wins at Kingsport Speedway.
Yep.
You ever been by that track?
I haven't been up to that one yet.
So in a previous job that I had, which I've had a couple. One of the dealers that I called on right across from the dealer was Kingsport Speedway. I always heard about it, and it's a concrete, it might be asphalt, I don't know, but almost a half-mile high-banked speedway right there. And so kind of as the story goes is when Bristol was first a thing way back in the day, they didn't have the banking they have now, and Kingsport was there too, that speedway, and Kingsport was advertising like highest banks in Tennessee, yada yada yada, and Bristol was like, absolutely not, and that's why Bristol became so banked. So if you ever get a chance to go by there, if you're close, you can drive by the speedway and kind of see it, and it is super banked, which Bristol is too. Yeah, but imagine like it's
like a Bull's Gap.
Yeah, but it's concrete.
Yeah.
But same thing. Okay, but I feel like with Bristol, the banking kind of gets lost because of the big Coliseum. It's hard to put it in perspective. But Kingsport is like, no, it's not like that at all, right? Yeah. It's just short track, bleachers in the front. So you drive by and you're like, oh my God, like if it rains a lot, that's a bass pond. Yeah. So it's a pretty cool track. But he had some wins there, but I'm not sure what got him to where he is, but I know you got some fun facts, but I just want to go ahead and give some stats. So 116 Xfinity starts, so that would have been, some of these were the 61. 0 wins, 0 top 10s. Still a great guy.
Oh, no.
Good looking guy, right? Yeah, please come on the show.
Dude, please. Please chat.
9 cup starts, believe it or not.
Yeah.
0 top 10s or anything like that. 17 ARCA races, 1 win, and 5 top 10s. I think his win, and I could be just completely making this up, I think his win was at Bristol.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
And I didn't see that earlier, but I feel like
when Chad comes on next week, he'll tell us.
I feel like that was like a late night. I like, some people like late night TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
I late night like just look at driver stats on Wikipedia.
Okay.
And I think that's one, but I'll let you give some fun facts.
Yeah.
I will look that up, and I will listen to you at the same time.
He won the Spirit of Legend
Time
award.
out. It was Bristol.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a
hometown boy.
Hometown boy. Yeah. Spirit of Legend award. He won that for Legends cars. Go-karts. I know it's a weird title, but it was the Spirit of Legend award that he won for go-karts, I do believe. And then the other fun fact I had, because no offense, Chad, there wasn't much on you. Again, we'd love to have you on. You can tell us all about yourself. He was the first driver to race while using EMF protection technology.
Okay.
Do you know about this?
No, tell me. Okay. Please.
So EMF, do you know what that stands for? Electromagnetic field. Okay. And so this protection was protecting him from all of the wireless radiation that goes on while you're in the cup car with the radios.
So he's like an Alex Jones guy, or what?
Big Alex. I'm not putting those words into his mouth, but could be.
Please come on here and tell us that you are an Alex Jones fan.
No, his sponsor, American Airs, for that race, had developed this technology, and so they let him use it.
Cool.
I don't know if it ever caught on. It was in October of 2024. So I would assume at a Talladega race, being in October. I didn't actually check what race it was, but...
you want me to check?
No. No, because I'm probably
Bristol.
Wrong. But no, I thought that was kind of cool. We don't ever really hear anything about...
I've never heard of that to begin with. So
exactly.
I'm very interested.
Hear about radiation waves that drivers are exposed to. But this company, American Airs, and Chad Finchum are fixing that problem.
Yeah.
So
I've felt a little fucked up ever since I drove that modified.
That's probably why. That's probably why. His family also owns a HVAC company locally here in Knoxville that he works with sometimes now.
Which makes me so upset. I replaced my whole HVAC 2 years ago.
You could have called them.
I know. You imagine Chad Finchum comes
shows up with a toolbox.
Exactly.
Oh my God! Talk about the stories.
So kind of maybe a little bit of a blue collar guy in a way, maybe. Are we? Which side of the fence are we on here?
I'm definitely on the.
It'd be nice because he will be on the show.
I know. And I think Chad would respect this because he's too busy perfecting his racing craft to know what a difference between a Phillips and a flathead is. You know?
You think it's that bad?
Maybe that's a bit extreme.
Maybe, yeah.
But he's definitely having to YouTube how to fix an AC unit. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's where I'm at. And
you said it.
I did, and I'm no better. You know? I'm no better. No better than the next guy. I get calls all the time about what's wrong with my 5075E, and I'm Googling it. So you know, it's like it's one of those. But
I used to be big on this. You get that sometimes.
Yeah. You'll get that. Yeah, you'll get that. Chad gets it all the time. Chad gets it all the time. He's going to be on the show.
Right.
So we're not gonna. I would love to hear what it's like to drive an Xfinity car because that's something we've never done.
Yeah,
and that's something I'll never probably ever be able to do. I will say if he does come on the show, I'm pushing this so hard now.
No, he's going to at this point. Yeah.
He's going to. I'm going to challenge him to fastest lap iRacing. See if I can beat Chad Finchum. Right. I think that would be a good challenge.
I feel like you're just coming for his neck.
No, I'm not coming for his neck.
I don't know where it came from,
but this is a professional race car driver.
Yeah. You might fix that seat.
Yeah, this seat. Chad, dude, if you can come in here and fix this seat, that would be great. No, I would love to see how Chad would do in an iRacing simulator. Like, I would love to race with him, you know? Just be pals online.
I just want to know more about now, obviously, he has a little bit of family money, and that's helped him.
Yeah.
But maybe he's worked in the business, too. We don't know. But, like, what is Chad Finchum doing today?
Yeah.
You know, like, does he live in Knoxville, or is he in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Like, maybe he's got an apartment in Charlotte. He's chasing the dream. He could be working in a race shop, for all I know.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to know more. I want to know more about, like, where is this dude? Because we're in Knoxville, right? We have Trevor Bayne.
Yep.
Daytona 500 winner.
Yep.
He's on TV now. The pride of Knoxville.
Yes.
And Chad Finchum, it's like we don't hear anything about him. Anything.
I feel like he is one of those guys that we have probably seen at Food City and not realized it.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
He has been at all.
And I would love to be that guy to shake his hand and thank him for being there.
Yeah. Dude, Chad? No, not Mr. Finchum.
Yeah. Exactly.
Do you own an HVAC company? Yeah.
I'm having problems.
Yeah. No, that's Chad Finchum.
Chad Finchum, 61, the Chad Finchum edition. I'll tell you what I'm going to do when I get home tonight. I'm going to DM him on Instagram.
Please.
Which I don't think it was a crazy thing to do because he's
Chad Finchum.
I feel like he's just one step above a normal person.
How many followers do you think Chad Finchum has?
Well, you got to think he's like locally famous.
He's locally famous, yeah.
I'm going to guess 6,000.
Oh, I think it's more like...
You going on Instagram? Or?
Yeah, I'm going on Instagram.
6,000.
6,000.
Yeah.
I think Chad Finchum has 13K. I'm doubling that.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's wild. You got to remember that these drivers do not get a lot of...
I know. We're both so wrong. He has 163,000 followers.
Dude, this guy's hustling.
Yeah.
Hustling.
Yeah, I'm going to follow him.
He might not follow me. He might not respond to my DM.
He might not. 3 other people follow him, though, that I'm friends with here. Or that I also follow. A guy named Seth that you wouldn't know. Brambles Bend Farms. I'm not sure. They're a soap company. And then NASCAR follows him, which I follow. Natalie Decker and Haley Deegan.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah.
Chad.
Way to go, Chad.
My boy, Chad. Okay, yeah. So, I follow.
You
also don't follow Chad.
I'm sure I don't, but
yeah.
He doesn't make the kind of videos that I watch.
He has over 2,990 posts.
Wow. Okay. What's his latest one? I just want to know what he's doing right now.
Okay. Brand new merch has arrived. Make sure you head over to the website for purchase. Number 8 Xfinity car 08 Chad Finch. I mean, these are kind of fire, honestly. Or maybe
I don't like that term that you just used.
Yeah, I know. Here, I'll let you. That's the front of it. That's the back of it.
Okay.
That's a pretty cool shirt. Yeah, I mean, that's more of a dirt. That's more of a dirt car type of feel in an Xfinity car. I'm not sure. I mean, 08. Who is that?
I have no idea. It could be Finchum Motorsports.
It could be,
for all we know.
Yeah.
All right, we got a lot to get to, but we will.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Next post. Now, granted, okay, so. That post was from December 7th, 2023. I didn't look at it. Okay. His next post was November 11th, 2023. It's him iRacing.
Yeah. I think he's going to spank your ass.
He probably would, but I'd love the challenge. I'd love the challenge. Yeah.
All right. So the episode 61 Chad Finchum edition. Yep. I will reach out to Chad Finchum.
Yep. Reach out to Chad.
And I feel like that's realistic.
I'm
gonna tell him Knoxville-based NASCAR podcast.
Yeah.
We dedicated the episode to you, and there's no information.
We want to know more.
No information.
We want to know more. We want to know about the come up, man.
Yeah.
We respect the hustle that he's put forward.
I do. I don't know if you do. Okay. You say you didn't know the difference between a Phillips and a Standard, so.
Yeah, I did. I did say that.
All right. I want to get into our overview. If y'all haven't noticed, which I don't think anyone watches on YouTube anymore, but that's all right.
It's fine.
It's fine. We get a lot of Spotify and Apple.
And I love that because you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for using it. Because I said that when we put it on there. I was like, dude, if you guys will use it, we'll do it. And
y'all have. And you have. So if you're listening on one of those platforms, I have Spencer's show sheet because we had a little conversation beforehand. So I wanted to do the overview on Crown Jewels, maybe a week late. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, here we are. So when it comes to Crown Jewels, do you know what is considered the current NASCAR Crown Jewels?
Yeah, I would consider 3 races Crown Jewels. Okay. In what we're talking about, I have my own 3, but the Daytona 500.
Okay, not your own 3. What is considered today?
I know. That's what I'm about to name.
Okay.
Golly. The Daytona 500.
All right.
Crown Jewel.
Okay.
Coke 600.
Okay.
Crown Jewel. And then an Indy 500. Crown Jewel.
All right.
Right?
Those are 3 of them.
There's more.
I'm handing Spencer's sheet back. So, you're right, but also the Southern 500. Oh. So back in the day, before Daytona, you got to remember Daytona, the racetrack, was not built when NASCAR started, right?
No.
So when Darlington was built, that was the biggest.
That was the biggest track.
That was the biggest track.
Yeah.
And so Richard Petty said, he's like, I remember pulling up to Darlington, and we're like, this is huge.
Yeah.
It's 1.33 miles.
I know. It's the size of Nashville.
Right.
Yeah.
So we know Daytona Beach Course or whatever, but when the Southern 500 came out, that was their Daytona 500.
Yeah.
And so that track, and you've been there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going this year.
It's beautiful.
But, like, so much history. So the 4 Crown Jewels, as of today, are recognized as the Daytona 500, the World 600, or Coke 600, the Brickyard 400, and the Southern 500.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird when you think about it because we didn't. You know what year we went to Indy for the first time?
Yeah, it was like pretty recently. I'm gonna get it completely wrong, but it's probably like 1998.
94.
Okay.
Not far off.
Okay.
So if you remember, I've told the story before. Jeff Gordon won the first Brickyard 400.
Okay.
And then Dale Earnhardt won the next year.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm happy to be the first man to win."
Dude, that's what we need more
That's
of.
epic.
That is epic.
So
I'm glad to be the first. That is iconic.
But obviously, Indy's been there since what, like 1900 something or 20 something. It's been there forever. NASCAR didn't get to go there till the 90s, but that has to be a crown jewel, in my opinion. We'll get into that later. But so we used to have this thing called the Winston Million. Have you ever heard of this?
No, I've never heard of that.
So from 85 to 97, Winston, the best title sponsor we've ever had, had the Winston Million. So they had the Daytona 500, the World 600, the Southern 500, and then the Talladega Spring Race.
Okay.
So and this is kind of where the crown jewel conversation come from. If you won 3 of those races, you won $1 million.
Dang.
Think about that in 1985.
That's a lot of money.
So they announced this out of the gate. 1985, Bill Elliott wins it. He wins the $1 million.
He won 3 of the
$1 million bill.
Wow.
So no one else wins it because that's pretty hard to do if you think about it. All in the same season. All in the same season. 1997, Jeff Gordon wins it. The Winston Million. And then they had like a Winston Million after that. I think I didn't get into it too much, but a little bit different. All that to say, that's kind of where our crown jewels come from. Okay. So now, I believe with the crown jewels now, it's really not talked about a whole bunch.
No.
But if you win one of these crown jewel races, you get a ring. So there's a ring for Daytona 500, the Coke 600, Brickyard 400, and the Southern 500.
Okay. That's
but
cool.
I feel like it's a very underrated thing that's not talked about a whole lot. I don't know if you feel the same way.
No, I agreed. Like, again, I didn't look up before the show, but just being a NASCAR fan, it's one of those to me, the Indy one, and no, I won't go into that, but it's just a weird, never talked about, the Daytona 500, the Coke 600. But really past that, to me, it's not touched on as much.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I agree.
As far as huge media picture.
Yes.
It's Daytona 500, Coke 600. And after that, it's kind of just another race.
Yeah, and I feel like even this weekend, the term crown jewel was not mentioned until Bubba won, and they're like, he got a crown jewel victory. No hype until then
whatsoever about this being a crown jewel event.
So I've got a couple questions for you, and I'll chime in too, as I always do.
Yep.
Going back to the Winston Million, is that something we should do again, or something like that? Now that you kind of know the format.
Yeah, I like that better, honestly, than a little bit of the in-season tournament. Yeah. The way it played out, personally. I think the in-season tournament is a play on this, for sure. But the way they did the in-season tournament was not good, personally.
Yeah.
Which
I think has to do with TV. You got to remember.
I know.
TNT picked up 5 races, and they said, how do we make this ours?
They ran a alt telecast for all 5 races.
Did anyone watch that?
I watched one.
How was it?
Awful.
Okay.
Now, what's crazy to me is they had an alt telecast for the very last one when they're watching 2 drivers.
Yeah.
That's
one's
insane.
running 30th.
Yeah. So, but no, I wanted to see what it was about. I think I watched it at, what was after Atlanta?
Road course for sure.
Yeah, it was a road course.
It was either street course.
It was Chicago. I'm pretty sure it was Chicago. I watched Chicago all telecast. Yeah. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't good by any means.
I'm not a big Jeff Burton commentator fan.
Of course, you know. But Larry McReynolds, you can't. He's good. He is for what he is.
Very good.
For what he is, and I just think they didn't use him properly. He's more of that crew chief kind of guy. The way Fox uses him, I think, is really well done on that standpoint. So we didn't get to see much of that. But from that, I mean, it's just like they're literally watching and reacting more to the broadcast that's shown. So, like, they're not getting to pick camera angles or really anything. They're just watching the live race view and then talking about it, which I think would be better if you had better people at that.
Right.
Like, to me, that if you're going to do that, do just more fans. I think our boy Breakhard would be pretty decent at that. He would be very good at that, being able to relate to that younger crowd and just talk about what he sees instantly. And that's Jeff Burton is and Larry McReynolds is very good at what he does, but he's not a color commentator for a NASCAR race. Right. So that's kind of what I got from that. I know that was a side tangent about what we were talking about, but what did you ask me?
So I asked you if we should go something similar to the Winston Million or do that again.
100%. We should do that. Scratch the in-season tournament unless you actually want to make it some decent freaking races, and then do something like this. This would be incredible. If you win the Coke 600, the Daytona 500, and Indy, you win $1 million.
Yeah.
To me, that excites more people because the guys are already going to get up for those events.
Right.
Like, then you just add a little bit more to the plate. I think it's better, honestly, than the All-Star Million.
Can I give you an alternate thought?
For sure.
I would love to have what I call the Crown Jewel Cup.
Ooh.
You have 4 races. You only keep points for the top 10. Okay? So if you win a Crown Jewel, you get 100 points.
Yeah.
You come in second, you get 50. And then whatever Didn't they?
50 is a big drop off. Maybe you get 75.
Okay. I think you gotta get 50. It's a Crown Jewel. It's a Crown Jewel Cup.
Okay.
Crown Jewel Cup.
Well, I'm saying from second place.
You're losing 50 points. I know, but if you win a Crown Jewel, I don't want someone to finish second
and be able to win. Yeah.
The winner should have to have won at least one Crown Jewel.
At least one of them, if not two.
Right. So I'm kind of trying to like invent a winning you're in on a 4-race season.
I like that. Yeah.
But without doing winning you're in.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying like 100 points, second 50. We go down to 10th. We figure out those points. But if you're 11th, you don't get any points towards the Crown Jewel Cup.
Yeah. You're out.
It's Crown Jewel Cup.
You're not. You're not
out, but you didn't get points.
You didn't get points. Yeah.
And it's very simple for fans, right?
Very.
And so now we're actually talking about what our Crown Jewels are. Mm-hmm. And then when we get to the Southern 500, the first race of the playoffs, right?
We have another storyline.
We have a whole nother storyline, right? And you get the Crown Jewel Cup, make it whatever dollar amount. I really don't even think the dollar amount matters because it's the Crown Jewel Cup, right? Give them a big fancy trophy or something.
Dude, they could make an awesome trophy.
They could make an awesome trophy. The problem with this,
you could. Go ahead. Sorry. No, you could make it not identical, but as you know, the championship trophy has all the racetracks on it. Maybe you do one with just the 4.
You could do that, or even better than that would be. Have you ever seen the old Winston trophy?
Yeah,
the big wooden one.
Yeah, the big.
Make it look like that.
Yeah, like the Bristol ones.
Well, no, the old Winston trophy was like all wooden, and dude, I'm telling you, it was like 4 foot tall.
I mean, Jeff has 9 of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, you have the Crown Jewel Cup, and then let's imagine you win 2 of the Crown Jewels. Mm-hmm. You're probably going to win the Crown Jewel Cup.
Yeah.
Right, because you have such a big points advantage. Mm-hmm. But the points would be so different that you still have a storyline of like, okay, well, someone could win the next 2.
Yeah.
Right, and then you have something to talk about. Mm-hmm. But I think that's just something, it's a little in-season thing that's better than the bracket challenge. Yeah. But the problem with it is all these races are on different networks.
Yeah.
And I think that's where networks don't want to play along.
I know.
So I don't know how they did it back in the day with the Winston Million. I think TV didn't control everything back then.
They did.
But
that's why they got to go to streaming.
For sure. That's another overview. Yeah, don't get on that because we can talk about that for an hour. Yeah. But I do agree with you.
Yeah. We were on that early, by the way.
Flow's right there.
Yeah.
Flow is right there.
I know.
So that's my idea. My next bullet point, our last bullet point that we'll talk about for probably 37 minutes. Are these the Crown Jewels? Should there be more? Should there be less?
Okay.
What are your Crown Jewels?
So I have 4 Crown Jewels. Mm-hmm. 3 of them are the same. Okay. So I have the Daytona 500. And I actually rank these, but I'm going to kind of go backwards. So I think the Daytona 500 is the 4th Crown Jewel in mine. Mm-hmm. Personally, just what that race has become.
I thought you had 5.
No, I have 4.
No, we already have 4.
I know. I said 3 of them. I said 3 of them are the same.
I got you.
Are you going to let me speak?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So the 4th one in mine is the Daytona 500. And the reason I put it there, a lot of people have that at the very top of the list. As a fan, to me, it doesn't matter as much if you win that one. Mm-hmm. Like, it's awesome. I'm so happy for you. But it doesn't mean you're a driver, if that makes any sense. Correct. And I think Crown Jewel events should be the top of our – whoever has the top talent in ours should be winning these events, So, Daytona 500, Coke 600, number 3. I think that one – is incredible. It's an endurance test. You still have to finish all the laps to be there. I know it gets a little bit of fuel savings in the middle of it. That's here nor there. You still have to make it 600 miles, which is incredible. 3rd one, Southern 500. That's the one. That is one of the best races that you can ever go to. You go to Darlington and you feel the history there. Like, it's insane how it hits you. And then the last one, number 1 that I think should be a Crown Jewel is Bristol Night.
Oh.
Bristol Night. And that may be just me being living here in East Tennessee, being originally from Tennessee. That race right there is an incredible race. It's a driver's track, and you still have to do it for 500 miles.
Yeah.
Around that thing. Yeah. It is No laps off. You're always passing cars. If that thing goes green, it gets incredible with lap traffic. It's so hard to do. To me, that's the number one crown jewel. You win that race, you're a driver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. There's no flukes.
Okay. But that's my 4. So Bristol, number 1, Southern 500, Coke 600, Daytona.
So, great list.
Really?
Great list. Yeah.
Dude, I thought you were going to tear me to shreds on
So
that.
my crown jewels, I keep all 4 that we already have.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, we did not talk about this at all.
Yeah.
I had the Bristol Night Race.
No way, dude!
Dude, it's
the one.
The race.
And again, man. I tried not to be biased about it.
I don't think it's biased.
The race. It's the
race. I don't
race.
think it's biased. And you talk to all these guys, and there's a lot of people, a lot of drivers that are like, "What's the race you want to win?" They're like Bristol Night Race.
Yes.
Because it's just so different.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I don't care. You can say the cars killed it.
Yeah.
It's not packed. Whatever. The drivers don't give a shit.
No.
They're still out there racing their ass off. There's
Every
something
lap.
about Bristol.
Yeah.
It's been around for so long. I think it deserves the crown jewel name. And
I think it does
it's
too.
so prestigious. Only good people win it.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. And I love that race. I mean, we've talked about this before too.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It should be one of those crown jewel
I'm getting
events.
just like giddy thinking about
Are you
going to the night race this year?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't decided because there's a football game on that's going to be really good.
What weekend is it?
Georgia.
Is it Georgia?
Yeah.
At Georgia, though.
It's in Knoxville.
Dude, that's going to kill attendance at Bristol.
Yeah.
Was it Florida last year?
Yes. They switched those weekends. So now we play Florida when we normally play Georgia. So we normally play Florida like first SEC game of the year.
Or no. Last year was Oklahoma.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Because we watched it.
Yep. And the year before that, it was Florida.
Yes.
Yep.
The year before that. But they switched those dates. We normally have Florida at the very beginning of the year.
I mean,
it's going to be tough because it's in Knoxville.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't have tickets yet to either event.
I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, I know where I'm going, but I wouldn't blame you.
I know. We're going to see how Tennessee's season goes.
Yeah.
If with quarterbacking, that's a whole different conversation. But it is.
The guy from App State.
I will be at one of those events.
Yeah.
Either one. I haven't decided which, but I will be at one of those events.
Man. I don't know. That's also another conversation for another day. But I feel like they screw themselves on attendance.
They do.
Especially the better Tennessee gets.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh no! I mean, you can easily sell anybody in Knoxville to go to that race.
Yeah.
And
or East. I mean, Tennessee, dude. At one time, it was college football or NASCAR.
Yeah.
And Tennessee is now good.
Yeah.
For the first time in 20 years.
Yeah.
Over 20 years.
I know.
Like.
And we're going to be good for a while.
Yes.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is not a one-off year. I think that may help attendance in the future, is that we're going to be good for a little bit. So you don't have to maybe get to that game, but
if ticket price, well, that's another thing too. Is like if we come out of the gate good, Tennessee, and we can say because I'll tell you why I'm saying that in a minute, but ticket prices are going to get insane.
Oh yeah,
and then you're going to be like, that $150 Bristol ticket doesn't look so bad.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
So and you can sit in the press box probably for $150.
So I said the we thing because there's this guy on every week, dude. I don't even follow him, but he shows up on my Twitter.
Yeah.
He's a big Chase fan. He's like, dude, we have the worst strategy every week. And I'm like, we? Like, what is this we stuff? And so I gave him shit, and he was like, oh my God, just like, just trying to justify it. Well, this week, he once again was like, once again, we have the fastest car. And I was like, look, man, I think I'm over the fact of you saying we. But if you're gonna say we, I need to know what you could have done better for your
Yeah, could you yell louder at the TV?
I was like, what could you have done to make this result better?
Yes.
No response.
No.
That's the only reason I said that.
Yeah,
but,
I like that.
But no, so all that to say, I like your crown jewels. I do want to ask you why you don't include the Brickyard.
I think the Brickyard is just one of those events when when you think about the Brickyard, to me you think IndyCar. Personally,
no, that's a lot of people's feedback.
That's how I have, and again, I know I haven't been a racing fan as long, but I mean, when I started watching, I still knew about the Indy 500, and to me, that was the IndyCar race.
Yep,
that was your open wheels. We're gonna go 250 miles an hour around this track, and I just never really thought about it going. I knew we went there.
Yep.
But I also think we killed it when we went to the road course there.
Yes, I don't know. You don't have to.
I know, but I think you have to throw that in because if it's a crown jewel, you don't change crown jewels.
I agree. And I feel like for 2 years we did that?
Yeah.
We did not have a fourth crown jewel.
No, we didn't.
Because it's not a crown jewel.
It's not. It's completely different. Maybe
you can thank all the people on Twitter for that because they bitched about it.
No, yeah, it was one of the probably worst races we've ever had. Of why are we doing this when we have this perfectly good oval here that is going to produce a great race? Why are we running it with a road course? And just sadly back then, I wish SVG was around just to absolutely dominate it because it would have lasted one.
Right. You know, because he would have won by 27 seconds.
Yeah, it would have been ridiculous how much he won
I think with Indy and my perspective on it is there's so much history there, and NASCAR is a guest, right? I mean that's Indy's track, that's Indy cars, but the prestige of that's. In my opinion, and this is my opinion, that is the most famous track in the world.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Right, yes. That's the most famous track. Mm-hmm. So when we go there as a sport, as NASCAR, that has to be a crown jewel, right? And I'll give you a little bit of side of my argument. You talk about IMSA or road racing or those kind of cars. One of their crown jewels is the Rolex 24 at Daytona.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's not their track.
That's not their track.
Yeah.
Now, granted, NASCAR doesn't race the road course anymore. They did for a couple years, but that track is designed as a oval, right?
Yes.
But because of the prestige of what Daytona is, those road course cars come there, and it's a crown jewel because of what Daytona is about. So that's how I feel about when we go to Indy. It might not put on the best race, you might not get 3 wide action or whatever, but the prestige of almost them allowing stock cars.
No,
it has to be, in my mind, that's why it has to be a crown jewel.
Yeah, and I totally respect that, but at the same time, you don't change crown jewel events.
No, I
didn't do it. I know you didn't. But when you do, it kind of kills everything you had going for.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
But I love that they're trying to get back on that track, keep it.
Yeah. Then the fans need to shut the hell up.
Yes, they need to shut their mouth, and NASCAR just needs to do what we harp on all the time is just keep working to make every single track a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do. You don't have to throw the kitchen sink at it, but just tweak a little here, tweak a little there, never get satisfied, and that race is going to be fine. I enjoyed what we saw this week.
Yeah, I mean, if you are smart enough to know what that track is, we are, then you knew that's what it was going to be.
Yeah.
All right, perfect segue into Brickyard Recap. What was your good race rating? I'm going to preface this by saying I just watched the highlights. I had to go to a wedding where they played No Hands, Shots, The Wop. No Wobble.
No Wobble? That's your song, dude.
All this, no bar. Great wedding. Bar. Beautiful reception.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Can we disclose who the DJ was? Or is that no?
Sterl the Pearl.
Yeah.
Who will be there at the Crown Jewel.
He will.
You know what I mean?
Well, he may not be, dude.
He was there at the spring race. Shit, he'll be at Georgia.
Yeah,
he won't be there.
He's not going to be there.
He won't be there.
He's going to be at Georgia.
Damn.
Yeah.
Golly.
I got
to see him this year.
I saw it. I had the closest encounter with Sterl the Pearl till you went to a wedding he DJ'd. Yeah, right. I had the closest encounter because I'm sitting at a Bristol truck race in the spring. Not this past year, but the year before. No, it was this past year, I think. I don't remember. I don't remember. But I'm sitting at a truck race, drinking beer, watching the cars go around, and no, it wasn't this past year because you guys took me into this suite, so it was the year before. And I'm sitting there. It feels amazing, drinking beer, and I'm watching trucks go around in circles, and I look to my right, and 2 feet from my right is Sterl the Pearl in his freaking Tennessee headphones.
The balls, yeah.
Dude,
he was wearing the same ones.
I think he wears them when he's not working. Dude, if I saw that guy at the grocery store and he didn't have his headphones on, I don't know what I'd do. Because it's not him.
No, it's exactly,
not him. He leaves the house with his Beats cocked like that.
That's
how he wears them. That's how he wears them. They're orange.
Yeah.
Got
they say balls.
Yeah, they say balls on the top. he doesn't leave the house without them. They go everywhere with him. I assume they're like, I put on a hat every morning. He puts
on the beats.
Yeah.
So he's also that guy no matter what.
Yeah.
So the ceremony ends, and we're like we're getting some people back into the reception, the grandparents. And there's this guy, and he's like, yeah, we're about to get this on. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm like, who is that? And it's still the Pearl.
Yeah.
Dude, no one's around.
Yeah.
Like the wedding hasn't started. He's like, we're about to get this turned up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
No.
So he's like that. He's all gas, no brakes.
I love it.
All that to be said, I didn't watch the race.
Yeah.
So what's your good race rating?
I gave it a 7.4. I thought that was it is what it is. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get a ton of fuel saving, which is what we saw. I hate that sometimes the storyline is, and I think I'm just more tired of the broadcast trying to make it a story. Mm-hmm. And I know they're just listening to what the teams say, but dude, I feel like every time we have one of these, like it was the same thing at Pocono where they were like, Briscoe doesn't have enough fuel. We probably heard that 5 times. Briscoe doesn't
I'm starting
have
to think
fuel.
the teams just don't know.
It's ridiculous that they don't know that that far off. Like they're telling Briscoe he's going to be 2 laps short.
They told Bubba he had enough for 1 overtime.
Yeah.
They said if we have another overtime pit.
Yeah.
And then he stays out, wins, and does a burnout.
Yes. I know. Dude, literally when you say that, I'm like, his car is going to die as soon as he crosses the start-finish line. Yeah. Much less on the burnout.
Right.
Like, he's not going to be able to do a burnout. They're going to have to come in there.
Burn it down.
He burned it down like he should have.
Yes.
But I'm tired of that. I'm tired of it. If you're running on fumes, act like it. Right. Like, dude, Bubba should have burned it down and cut the car off acting like he ran out of fuel.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see because, dude, they are on the broadcast and I'm watching this and I'm like, Bubba's not going to make it. This is going to be terrible, dude. Bubba deserves this win. He's got the fastest car. He's out front.
Started second.
He had plenty of speed, and now he's going to lose on this fuel mileage thing. And then he probably could have went 7 more laps. Yeah, it's like, where is that line? And I want to know it. Right. Like, how do we not know? I literally think this is a spy game that they're playing with the other teams.
That's what it seems to be.
That's what it is,
it's
and
almost
no one
like you look
talks about
at it. You're like, there's 2 Toyotas now that have been like, we're close.
Yeah.
And they were nowhere near running out.
Yeah. So it's like, what?
I don't get it. I gave it a 7.5. Same reason for you. So next bullet you already got there. I said Bubba wins a typical Indy race.
Yep.
This racetrack has always been this way. I will say with the next gen, probably a little bit worse.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
But if you're not used to that by now,
yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
I still think the runs off the corners are really good.
Yeah.
Like the blocking is really good. I mean, we saw Michael McDowell take out my boy Ross on lap 7.
Yeah, don't block me.
Yeah, like what are we doing here? And I understand what Ross is doing. He's fuel saving, and at the same time, he can't give up positions because you can't pass. You just can't. But I think the dipping and diving through, I really wish people would watch a Indy race there and really see how those cars move.
Yeah.
Throughout that, because they come off the corner and they're on the inside wall.
Yeah.
Then they're on the outside wall. Then they're on the inside wall. And then they make the turn. And it's like, whoa, that's crazy. Because we come off the turn, maybe we dip down on the inside wall, and then we kind of fade our way back just to make sure, no one's really trying to draft off of us or whatever. And then we turn.
I think it's like, I think eventually it will be there. I think they're like slowly figuring that out.
Yeah.
But the other thing, you mentioned the Indy 500. The Indy 500 is a fuel mileage race from lap 1.
Yeah. But it's just different.
It's different.
Because those cars can pass and they
somewhat. Yeah. But that's a fuel mileage race every year.
Yes.
Now, granted, they run 500 miles in like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, they run it way faster.
Hauling ass.
Yeah.
But they can't really pass either.
No. I'll give you that.
What's my next? Oh, so we'll talk about Bubba a little bit. Big win.
Oh, huge.
Big win.
Yeah.
His most, and I think all his wins were legitimate. I don't want to be that guy. But his most legitimate win.
Yeah.
There's nothing people can say to this.
No.
Even when I did watch like the last 30 laps, the rain came and I'm like,
I know.
This is going to happen to him again. But he restarted twice. Now, granted, you can't win a race from the outside of Indy, but you can screw it up from the inside.
Yeah.
And twice he didn't screw it up. He beat Kyle Larson.
And he had Kyle Larson on his outside.
Yeah, who just wrecked somebody the day before in the Xfinity race.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Who knows what he's going to do. So it was very legitimate. So I was happy to see him win. I don't know if this is we talked about this before. Like we talked about this with Josh Berry. Like you get one, does it start flowing? Doesn't necessarily happen for Josh.
No, it did.
But does it happen for Bubba? I don't know if they have the speed, to be honest.
I'm with you on that. I mean, 2311 has just been. They needed that. They really did, and I think that uplifts the whole team. Like I think Tyler Reddick's team feels that.
I hope so because I think Tyler needs a. I would love to see Tyler.
Tyler needs a win bad.
Yeah,
I think he is. I checked earlier.
He's like, comfortably in the playoffs.
He's comfortably in as long as we don't get another.
As long as we don't get two more, because Bowman I think is going to be the next one. Which if you want to go ahead and pull that up,
I am.
I have that on the bullet point later on.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to talk about the bubble a little bit. But that's where I kind of...
Tyler Reddick is plus 138 to the cut line.
So he should be good.
He should be good. Next one's Alex Bowman plus 63. So he's...
Is he 16th or 15th?
He's 15th. So that's Tyler Reddick 14th, Alex Bowman 15th, Chris Buescher plus 42 at 16th, and you got Ryan Preece under him.
Because I'm kind of banking on Daytona being someone below the cut line.
Yeah, but
as you should.
You look at that though below the cut line. I mean, who do you see winning that race that's below the cut line?
I'm not even going to guess because Harrison Burton won it last year.
I know, but I mean, you have to me maybe one of the legacy Motor Club cars, and they're at 22nd, 23rd. You have Carson right there. I mean, Ty needs a win bad.
Yeah,
like this is
where's Ty at?
Ty 19th. He is 95 points below the cut line. That's to me.
I don't think he's going to win Daytona.
No, he has to win.
We go Iowa,
Iowa, Watkins Glen,
Richmond. We don't know if we're going to watch Richmond or not. By the way,
we don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, because we're going to.
I'll try to bring a TV in, but I'm just saying. No, dude, fuck me.
Yeah, I mean, that's ridiculous, dude. Anyway,
one of 3 Saturday night races a year, and anyway,
running it.
Back to Bubba.
Yeah.
Super happy for him.
Yeah.
I think there's nothing people can say about it. But do you see another win this year? They've got big track speed, evidently.
They do have big track speed. I just don't think there's any good big tracks. There's no big tracks left. There's no big tracks left.
What about like a mile and a half? Like a Kansas in the playoffs?
He's always good at Kansas. I just don't know if they'll bring him the car. I'm more doubting their team this year than I am their drivers.
I'm with you.
There is no reason that Tyler Reddick should not have a win by now, and to me it should be flipped. Tyler Reddick should have been his second win at Indy, and Bubba should be plus 138, 140 to the cut line.
Yeah.
And
I think even like a big Bubba fan would tell you that too.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anyone's sitting here telling you that we think Bubba's the better racer than Tyler Reddick.
No. No means.
I mean, I like Bubba, but he's not Tyler Reddick.
He's not Tyler Reddick.
So happy to see him do that. But it does make that bubble a little bit interesting.
Yes.
Next bullet point here. Barn burner ending to the bracket challenge.
You
knew this was going to happen.
So glad you
I said
this
was going to happen.
Yeah. No, it was Ty Gibbs all day.
Ty Dillon ran like 30th all day. If I'm correct. I mean, I didn't watch the race, but
he was never
I
don't even think he was in the top 10 in a pit cycle.
Right.
Like that's
we
how
went
bad
to a
it
legitimate track.
Yeah, I mean, thank God.
And Ty Gibbs did not run great.
No. It's crazy that the bracket challenge was a hoax.
So
congrats to
Brittany.
Which
I get. I feel like maybe yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have a winner on that?
Brittany.
For sure.
Brittany for sure.
Okay.
Yep. Brittany for sure. I owe Colby. I believe it is. We picked last week, and he picked a Bubba, and I picked Tyler Reddick. So he had a really good pick. So I owe Colby, I think it's 9 pancakes.
Okay.
So
what a punishment for you.
Yeah, hate it. But we'll figure that out. If anything, I'll go to my local IHOP and just down 9.
Yeah, devour them.
And I'll put it on Instagram, or I'll definitely video it, or I just may make them before a pod or something and eat them while Colby talks.
Yeah, never made a pancake in your life.
All right. We going there. If there's any food that I've perfected, it's pancakes. Yeah.
All right, so Brittany won the challenge.
The bracket challenge.
I thought she was getting her picture up.
No, I didn't want to do that to her. The only
No, I had one for you, but that's all right.
You did?
No, that wasn't appropriate.
Oh. Yeah, good call.
Yeah,
good call.
But congrats. No, we need that money. So that's it's really good.
You're dying over here.
Yeah, we're dying.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're bleeding out.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's the bracket challenge. You can expect something to be like that just because that's how NASCAR is. But I feel like if you would have seeded it by points, the backlash wouldn't be as bad.
No.
Like, let's say you seed it as points and it still comes down to Ty Dillon and Ty Gibbs.
Yeah.
You're like, all right. But the seeding, ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think the seeding was more ridiculous than starting in Atlanta, which was also ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Which is worse to you?
That's worse to me is starting at Atlanta.
Okay.
Like you're just starting at, again, we all know anyone can win that race. You will not convince me
Chase
otherwise.
Won it.
Yeah, exactly.
No Chase hate.
All the Chase anybody can win that race. So it's like, Daniel Suarez won it. Okay?
Yeah. No, he did. Yeah.
Exactly.
It saved his life for a year.
Yeah. Now doesn't have a ride.
Correct.
So anybody can win that race. That's the most ridiculous thing that happened is that you go to Atlanta. Dude, to me, you should have a legitimate race to start it and a legitimate race to end it. And they did one thing right. They ended it right, but they did not start it right, which got Ty Dillon all the way there.
Yeah.
Dude, if you start that at anywhere else, Ty Dillon's out round 1.
He didn't finish top 15 the
whole time. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I didn't go back and look at Ty Gibbs, but I wouldn't say he was much better.
No. He was good at the street course.
He was.
He was good at the street course.
Yeah.
And that's fine because we know he's a good road course guy, but that doesn't mean that he should win $1 million. He finished second at Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, he finished second at Chicago, and he finished 7th at Sonoma.
Okay. I'm kind of shitting on him too much then, but
you are a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'll give it to you.
I appreciate it. I'll take it.
Because he probably finished 27th at Atlanta.
He did not finish good at Atlanta. He did not finish good at the Brickyard either.
No.
At all.
No.
I think that's about it with the Cup race. Anything else in the Cup race?
No. Are we going to talk about what happened at the Xfinity race, though?
Yeah, if you'll read the sheet.
Well, I just got it.
So,
oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah.
We had 2 right rears, if you think about it.
Yeah, I know we did.
But the first one, I was actually watching. So, Saturday was the first Saturday, and, I can't tell you how long. We didn't have anything to do. So
I know, which was weird.
Dude, we sat at home. It's like, we're just going to chill.
Yeah.
We watched the Xfinity race. First, full Xfinity race I've watched in a long time. And we see Austin Hill attempted murder on Eric Almirola.
A temper tantrum.
Yeah.
On
insane.
Eric Almirola.
Was crazy to me. So Eric Almirola gets him a little bit loose. Hate Austin Hill. I really hate Eric Almirola too.
Yeah.
So this is what was funny for me. I could give a shit less about either one.
Yeah.
But Eric Almirola gets Austin Hill loose. Amazing save.
Yeah.
Amazing save. Mm-hmm. Gathers it all the way up.
Yeah.
All the way up. And then says, you know what I need to ruin my day and next week?
Yeah.
Hard left.
Yeah.
Hard hit.
He's got to be suspended, right?
He is suspended.
He did. They
announced
suspend
it today. Yeah.
Okay, good. That was a big talking point for me. I mean, they parked him for 5 laps.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Just park him for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
Then figure out what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said? You were watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He is dog cussing NASCAR.
They said they're going to park you for 5 laps. He's like, well, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to help. That's going to help you a whole lot.
I don't know what he was thinking. Like, that was an okay move. Like, again, if this is a Riley Herbst, if this is a Corey Day, if this is a guy that has rookie year, and again, Riley should probably be out of that too by this point, but one of those guys, Austin Hill's been racing for forever.
A long time.
A long time. And for him to think that it was okay just to rear somebody at a track that we're going as fast as we are is insane.
And you only have the safer barrier on the corners.
Yes. There's no safer barrier on the straightaways.
Where Eric hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, dude, so glad he's okay. Seriously.
Yeah. No,
dude, it could have been devastating.
He said it felt just as hard as when he broke his back all those years ago.
Yeah.
So, wild. But, no, for sure intentional. I was glad that they suspended him because that's what they've done to everybody else.
Yeah. How long did they suspend him for?
Just 1 week, which is what they did. That's what they.
I know.
It's what they did to Bubba.
Yeah.
That's what they did to Chase.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Is he gonna get a waiver?
So here's the big thing. They switched the waiver rule.
Yeah.
So now, if you get a waiver that's not medical or like what Denny did.
Yeah.
So Denny's fine.
Yep.
Now, if you get a waiver, you lose all your playoff points and any future playoff points.
Good.
So now Austin Hill lost all those playoff points he had.
Yeah.
And he could win the next 4 or 5 races, however many we have, no playoff points.
I love that.
So he's going to go into the playoffs seated last.
Yep.
Because he has no playoff points.
As he should.
As he should.
I mean,
so I think
ridiculous.
that's a bigger deterrent to do it. Now, we're still going to have somebody do it eventually. Clearly. Because these guys are addicted to right rearing people. Yeah. But that's the biggest deterrent we've ever had.
Yeah.
So he walks into the playoffs with no playoff points.
Good. I mean, I know we've set a precedent that we're only parking people for 1 week, but golly, dude.
No, it should be more.
It definitely should be more.
The addition, so if you think back to Austin Cindric, there's that Austin Cindric wreck Ty Dillon at Coda.
Yeah.
Which Richard Childress, I don't know if you saw Richard Childress. He's like, we're a blue collar team.
Yeah,
I was like, shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Dude, that guy has so much plastic surgery. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I didn't necessarily agree with, there's a lot of people who's like, Cindric should have got suspended too. But I think that's such a gray area on road courses to right rear. Yeah. What's the difference between a right rear and a left rear on a road course?
Nothing.
To me,
Absolutely
it's
nothing.
To me, it's nothing. And that's just how the track is. And I know I'm kind of...
Unless you do it at the Roval and...
Like on the oval?
On the oval, yeah.
Which Bowman did in 2019, I think. Yeah. But no suspension. But either way, like, I don't know. That one was weird. But a lot of people said they didn't suspend Cindric because they would have took all his playoff points and it would have just been like... It's like a mess that NASCAR created that they didn't want to make worse. Yeah. Which is typical NASCAR. So I kind of thought maybe they wouldn't suspend him. Because they didn't want to take all his playoff points, but they did the right thing.
They did. It had to be done.
Dude,
I think
the
uproar would have been crazy.
I think it was
worse. You can look at Cindric's and put those side by side, and you'd go Austin Hill for sure. And then to me, just a normie would look at Cindric's and go,
Yeah, this was just as bad as Bubba's on Larson, which is awful.
Horrendous.
And then Chase's on Denny. Horrendous. Probably a little bit worse than Bubba's. Still bad.
Yeah.
And this one was, I think, even worse than those two.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's up there with Austin Dillon just running over Denny.
Yeah.
I mean, that's granted, he didn't right rear him, but he...
Yeah, he didn't almost kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he ran over Logano, and then he did right rear Denny.
Yeah, he did right rear Denny.
But is it Richmond? So I'm sure it hurt.
Yes.
But Eric Almirola is somehow walked out of that car. Yeah. Which is wild.
Wild.
So Christopher Bell also right reared. Was it John Hunter?
John Hunter named it.
But he did not mean to. Yeah.
Complete accident.
So I think that's where people are like, why is he not getting suspended? I think context and history are everything.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there was no reason. You can look at that and be like, okay, terrible move by Christopher Bell.
It was.
Completely misjudged it. He tried to slide in behind him, push him, and just like completely misjudged it. Mm-hmm. Awful move. Just huge mistake, but there was no malicious intent.
No.
I think malicious intent is everything when you talk about a suspension. Yes.
That's exactly what it is. Malicious intent has been involved in every single suspension up until this point.
Yes.
That's why I don't think when Cindric did his at the road course, there should have been a suspension. I think it was misjudged call.
Yeah. No, I think Cindric meant to do it.
You do think he meant to do it?
But they were going like, and I mean, I'm sure it's hypocritical and doesn't.
They're going 80.
They're going like 80, right? Yeah. And what's a right rear when the next turn's a right-hand corner?
Yeah. No,
you know
no, I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
It's hard for me to. That's where I don't want NASCAR to have judgment calls, but like.
You do have to have judgment calls.
That's a judgment call.
I mean, there's judgment calls in every single sport.
Exactly.
There's no reason why we shouldn't have judgment calls, but just stay between your lines when you make these. Stay consistent with the calls. As soon as we say that, we're going to get one that's so iffy.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
That's
that was the
exactly
problem with the Cindric one.
Exactly.
Because it was clearly, to me, intentional, but it's like.
Yeah.
He didn't kill the guy.
No.
You know, it was like Eric Almirola could have been legitimately hurt.
Yes. Bad.
So.
Bad.
No, I was happy to see that they suspended him.
Did you see, and I texted you about it, Stuart Friesen?
Yes. Dude, wild.
Dude, if you guys haven't seen this, it's on Twitter. And thank God I saw that update, and he's doing better. He's alive.
Yeah, he's alive
somehow. So he was racing midgets.
He was racing modifieds.
Modifieds,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, modifieds.
Sorry. He's racing modifieds somewhere in Canada, I believe, right?
Yes.
Which is where he's from. Yeah, he's
Yep.
racing modifieds in Canada on a dirt track, and hit kind of the berm or the top cushion up there, and flipped his car on the fence. The car comes down and it's falling backwards, and
it's on fire.
Fire, and another car hits it at full speed. Man,
he's so lucky to be alive.
Dude,
so lucky to be alive.
It was one of the worst accidents I've seen for someone to still be alive.
It looked like a sprint car wreck.
Yes.
It was a full-body modified.
Yeah. It was so bad.
Glad he's doing good.
Yeah.
I hate to be like Colby, but can I take a break?
Wow.
I know.
Whoa.
I hate to do it.
Yeah, you can take a break.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. So, back to Stuart Friesen real quick.
Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah.
Terrible.
It felt like I was rushing that, but no, that was really, really bad.
Yeah, no. And thoughts and prayers to him. And I hope he's able to do what he loves again, because he's really good at that.
That's where he makes his money.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you saw this, but he was disqualified at IRP.
I didn't see this.
Yeah, so he's I can't remember what it was for. Something with a truck, right? And they appealed it. And then today, as he's laying in the hospital bed, they announced that they denied his appeal.
Oh, wow.
So you can't just give it to him. Like he broke his pelvis.
Yeah. In like multiple places.
Yeah. I think he finished like third or something. It's like, dude, just give him.
Yeah.
He's out for the season.
Yeah.
Clearly.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
So it'll be interesting. I don't know who they'll get to drive that truck, but maybe we'll see somebody young come in and maybe Chad Finchum.
Dude, Chad is all over this.
Right. He's already making phone calls.
Yeah.
Let's get into our standouts here. So we got SVG Suarez. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, SVG got him. So we're now 9-14. What was looking like a complete runaway, not even possible. We knew he was going to get the road courses. We're getting into playoff time where you know he's going to have a better car, you would hope, than Suarez.
Yeah.
I think SVG could beat him by the end of the year. What do you think?
I think it's a stretch still. To me, if he wins this weekend at Iowa, that's
Who?
SVG. Not wins, but wins the battle.
Okay.
Wins the battle. No. I thought we were talking about
No, I get what you're saying now. Sorry, I was like, what?
If he beats him here, that is going to give me the confidence that he can.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely going to get him
something else.
I need to see him not win on, again, no offense to Indy, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, you can't pass. You're stuck where you're at. He had a horrible Darlington, SVG did, just loads of problems. He needs a good short track here. And if he gives me something on a short track, because we're going to have several here towards the end of the year. I mean, you're going to have Darlington, you're going to have Bristol, Phoenix, Martinsville. I mean, to me, those are all short tracks. He wins. Gateway's in the playoffs now. I mean, that's 5 right there. Yep. So if he wins this one, that shows me that he can actually do it. And so I think he needs it. If he gets it to 10 right here, 10-14, that changes the game because he's definitely going to get him at Watkins Glen. Anything can happen at Daytona. And then from there, of course, he's going to be in the playoffs, and he should beat him every single time.
Yeah. You'd think they would take all the resources.
Yeah. And push there. Push there and Ross. Yeah. I mean, that's where they're going to be. To me, they're going to be more on Ross. But, I mean, it's going to be hard not to push a bunch of resources to a dude that's going to have 4 wins.
Do they try to push Suarez to the win at Daytona?
Yeah, I could see that. I could.
I guess because it's more money.
Yeah.
Even though he's not going to be back.
Mm-hmm. No, it's definitely more money.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to try, especially if they can somehow link up to where they're, one's second, one's fourth, and the other one's sixth. I mean, you're getting to the bottom, and you guys are linking up, going as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah,
and with
Suarez, not pulling out.
And no, you're not pulling out because who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, you're fine. If you get Suarez to the playoffs, that's absolutely massive. Suarez loves that. Because now he's like, I'm one of the top 16 drivers.
Yeah, he's shopping himself.
Yeah, he's shopping himself for sure. But after that, I just feel like, and we talked about this when you were on last, but I feel like Suarez is having to do it. To me, if he's a company man, he's going to do everything he can to. And I know you disagreed, so it
well, I'll tell you why I disagree.
I know. We don't have to go into it.
No. What was I not here for? Dover?
Yeah, Dover.
And he's holding Chase Elliott up?
He was holding Chase Elliott up.
Dude didn't give a shit.
I know. That's fine. That's your job.
I'm just saying.
That's your job.
Yeah, but if he knew he was going to be back there the next year, he wouldn't be.
He knows he's not getting a damn Hendrick car.
No, but if he knew he was going to be at Trackhouse next year, you don't give the top Chevy team that hard of a time to go a lap down.
That's fair. I'll give you that.
So maybe the writing's on the wall.
Maybe.
Cindric Berry. Cindric got him 12-11. Still very competitive. Even though it feels like Josh has been running bad, I guess Cindric's been running just as bad.
Yeah, just as bad.
So Cindric got one. Neither of them had anything really to write home about.
No.
Hocevar Gibbs. Hocevar top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10.
I called it.
Did you bet it?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I bet on it.
See, I always listen, but the bet part, Colby doesn't.
He doesn't rehash them. I know.
Yeah.
He's still new.
He's
still new.
Is he though at this point?
He shouldn't be, but
he is.
We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
Before Chad Finchum becomes my next.
Yeah. So Hocevar got him one. That one's 7-16. I think it's gone.
I do too. I mean, there's no
feels. Way. I know I said this last time. It feels like Hocevar's had a better season.
It really does.
And he clearly has not.
He hasn't. Not even close.
But I think he's 21st in points, maybe. And Ty's at 9. You said Ty was 19th, which was a surprise to me. Are you looking at regular points or playoff
No, I was
points?
looking at playoffs.
Look at regulars and see where Ty's at. Because Ty might be top 16 regular.
Ty is 16th regular.
Hocevar's like 22nd?
23rd.
23rd? Okay.
Yeah.
So Ty has had a much better season, so we shouldn't be surprised.
We shouldn't be surprised.
We just like Carson. That's what it is.
We do like Carson. Carson is 24th in playoff, and Gibbs is 19th. So, I mean, Carson has to win to get into the playoffs. So
I think Gibbs does too at this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the last one, the most competitive one, I feel like, Bubba Briscoe.
Yep.
Bubba obviously got one. So we're 11-12. We'll see where this goes. I think this is going to stay neck and neck all season. So this one and Cindric Berry have stayed the closest. Mm-hmm. But the Bubba Briscoe one feels like, I mean, that one at least they're both in the top 10.
Yes.
Every week.
Really
So
somehow, I mean, Briscoe had towards the beginning of the year, he would qualify well and then drop back, and now he's qualifying well and staying up there.
Yeah.
So they finally found some. He's found some speed, and I didn't see that. I didn't honestly see that coming. I didn't think he would win a race like he did. So
yeah, I don't know why you thought that.
Because I watched him at SHR.
Yeah. Iowa predictions. So I got still a half-ass repave if you've seen it. So the bottom lane and then like kind of into the second lane.
It's garbage. Past
the first lane. Last year, I didn't remember this, but looking back on it, they had a lot of tire issues.
Yep.
From that, so maybe that'll still be a thing. Passing's going to be tough. Blaney won last year. That's kind of a flatter, shorter track, so I'm thinking Penske shows up. I don't know how you feel about that.
I feel pretty good about that. If you remember, Larson led a lot of laps and then had a tire issue.
Really? I don't. For some reason, I don't remember anything about this.
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, then Kyle Larson led a lot of laps and then finished 35th. So had an issue. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, it was a tire issue that he had, which put him, way behind the 8 ball, and he wasn't able to finish. But then from there, Blaney dominated. But I think you're exactly right. I think this is a Ryan Blaney show a little bit, if Larson can qualify well and just stay up there. He is the worst qualifier I've ever seen, though.
Yeah.
I mean, to be who he is.
Hey, you never show your best move first.
I wish you'd show something. Show me something. It's garbage sometimes because he's racing back there with the dogs, with the strays for a lot longer than he ever should be. But yeah, I think it's going to be the Penske show. I am excited for Josh. I think Josh can come out of his shell here a little bit. This track sets up for him well, and Penske's good here. So it should be the perfect storm. I see the top 2 Penske cars being Ryan Blaney and Josh Berry.
Okay.
I see no reason that he shouldn't be Joey. No reason by any means Austin Cindric should get him.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if Joey gets you, it's Ryan Blaney 1 or 2, and Joey 4th or 5th, and you 6th or 7th. You're right behind them. Austin Cindric's going to be back in 23rd, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be ahead of him.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Yeah.
We talked about the cut line a little bit, but probably not a new winner below the cup line.
I wouldn't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
No. I'm excited to get into bets a little bit because I kind of have a weird strategy that you may get behind a little bit with it with the cut line.
Let's just move into it.
Yeah.
How about that? What are we down, and what is the wheel down, if you don't mind? Because I do not
know. We're down 10.6. The wheel lost again, so it's down 14.
Just 14?
14 point whatever it was. I didn't write it down, but I looked at it. So it was 14.
So you're beating the wheel.
I'm beating the wheel. I got last week I had 5 top 10s that I didn't actually play.
That was wild now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hit out of those, I hit 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Wow.
I hit 4 of the 5, and I was able to take it from down 11 to down 10. So that's tough.
Yeah, because there were a lot of minus.
They were all minus odds, but I hit Brad, Hocevar, Seabell, Blaney, and Chase sucked it up. So it would have been good to hit his. But this week, I kind of went a little bit different. My first pick is going to be Ryan Blaney top 5.
Okay.
Putting half a unit on him. He's minus 140. I think there's no reason why he shouldn't be dominant. I mean, he won, and I feel like he won because Larson lost, but at the same time, he should finish second. So I think that's fine. Minus 140, half a unit. And then I got two top 10s here that I'm really on. Alex Bowman, top 10, and Josh Berry, top 10. Plus 200 for Bowman, plus 100 for Josh. Quarter unit each.
So Josh is plus 100 top 10 and Bowman's plus 200?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Alex Bowman finished 8th last year.
Wow.
So even if you don't take out the Kyle Larson, he still finishes 9th.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's wild.
Chase is really good here. William Byron's really good here. Larson's good everywhere. There's no reason Alex Bowman can't finish top 10 here.
Yeah.
And I'm hitting that pretty hard. Plus 200. I love those odds.
Okay.
Honestly.
Half unit on each or?
A quarter unit on each. So that takes up my first unit. And then I went with a softie here just to hopefully recoup some money. I feel pretty comfortable in. Parlay, and I think I've hit one of these, but I feel good about this one. Christopher Bell, Chase Elliott, top 10, minus 120. Chase Elliott finished 3rd last year, 3rd or 4th, and Christopher Bell was right behind him.
Mm-hmm. So, you said minus 120?
Minus 120, parlayed together, half unit. And then, so for my last, I have another unit and a half left to bet. I picked 5 different winners. Okay. So kind of using our Daytona Talladega strategy, our super speedway strategy here. 0.3 units on each. So a third unit on each driver. So if one of these guys wins, we make our money. We make money a little bit. Okay. So we make a little bit of money, and then hopefully we hit Josh, Blaney, Alex Bowman, or we hit one of those, and then
claw back.
We claw back, and we're fine. But I went with 5 guys. I don't see anyone else honestly winning this race, and you may be able to change my mind a little bit, but I picked Larson, plus 550, Denny Hamlin. Did I say plus 550?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's plus 450. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Plus 450 Larson, plus 450 Denny. Blaney's plus 550. I picked him. Willie B, plus 900. Christopher Bell, plus 500.
C-Bell was plus 500?
Yeah. C-Bell's
Willie B was plus 900?
900.
Wow, okay.
I mean, do you see anyone else winning this race besides those 5 guys?
I mean, I would kind of pick those 5 guys every week, to be honest.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I think that's all over it. Again, no Chase Hay, but he might luck up and win another one.
Yeah.
I could see that here, but I just don't see anybody else. The Ross fan in me wants to pick him. He's good here.
Yeah, I would say the only one that's sticking out to me is Logano for some reason.
Yeah, Logano, yeah. That's that Penske thing. Logano,
I think you're safer with Blaney.
I do. I think you have to roll with Blaney here, but we put those 5 guys, 0.3 units apiece on them, and hopefully we're going to make our money back. Hopefully Willie B wins.
Right, that'd be huge.
And then we don't even have to worry about the other.
Hits. Yeah.
You talk about that, and oh my God, Colby's.
You get a diecast.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be game over.
Which you've already picked out.
I have. Wasn't that a cool car?
Dude, that was my favorite car growing up.
Yeah. That's a cool car.
I have a Chad Little shirt. It's a youth small. Mm-hmm. And it's like the old 90s, got his face on it and everything. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like this big. Oh. But I just found it the other day in a box. Yeah. But dude, I was a huge Chad. I've got Chad Little diecast.
Do you?
Yeah. One's at my house, and then one our buddy Forrest stole from my house.
Of course he did.
When they lived with me. And then I went to their house, and it was sitting up in their NASCAR room. So I got an old 97 diecast. It's not so nice. And then I got an old 23.
Yeah.
Number 23 John Deere diecast of Chad Little. On the box, it was 1 of 1,000 or something.
Yes.
And it's super old. Everything moves on it. Very, very nice car.
Yeah.
But no, that was my favorite car growing up.
Yeah.
I had a John Deere room growing up.
I work for a John Deere.
I know. Okay. Living my dream.
Yeah, kind of.
But go ahead and pull up the wheel. I'll go back over these bets. I feel good about them. I'm not going to argue with you. But we got Blaney top 5 minus 140 half a unit. We got Bowman top 10 plus 200 quarter unit. I think it's a steal. Barry top 10 plus 100 quarter unit. We got a parlay with C-Bell and Chase Elliott top 10 minus 120 half a unit. And then we're going to go 0.3 units on 5 winners. So that's going to be Larson plus 450, Denny plus 450, Blaney plus 550, Willie B plus 900. That's a steal. And C-Bell plus 500. And that's going to be our 3 units for the week. So we'll spin the wheel. Luckily, you have spread out on the wheel a little bit. It was getting iffy there for a second. But somehow you've clawed your way back. So
I have clawed my way back. I mean, I'm not going down without a fight. Right. I'm winning a diecast at the end of the year, and I hope you guys are all with me.
This is like beating AI.
Yeah, it is. It is like beating AI, and I'm just better.
Right. I'm AI's not taking my job.
No, it's not. But we'll spin the wheel.
What I want here is top Chevy.
Is that what? Yeah, I think that's the move. Top Chevy.
Because you can give me any Chevy, and I'll probably.
You can get behind it.
I can get behind it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and spin it. No wheel noise. Wow, is Colby here? So we got top 3, top Chevy. It's going to do it.
Oh, Chevy. It did it. Wow.
Right,
that's huge.
Perfect.
That's huge.
Perfect. This is what we wanted. Wheel, top Chevy. Don't give me Justin Haley. I'll kill myself.
Chevy drivers.
There's not. I mean, besides like Suarez, Haley, McDowell,
SVG,
Ty Dillon. There's more bad ones on here than I thought about.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna want anybody from Hendrick.
Yeah,
anybody from Hendrick.
About Austin Dillon, Ricky. Okay, this is not as good as I thought.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and spin it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I don't. Got the wheel noise. I don't feel good about this anymore. I saw a lot of names. I didn't want. I'll take Alex Bowman. Don't do Justin Haley. Are you serious right now? Click.
No.
Oh my God.
Justin.
There's no
Haley.
way. There's no way that just happened.
Yeah, he may not even have odds. He may not even have odds.
I saw a really funny tweet the other day. It was after the race. It was like, hey, just a friendly reminder, Justin Haley's in the 7 car.
Yeah.
I was like, I did forget.
Yeah.
I did forget that he was. Still better than Corley Joy.
You want to guess?
Top Chevy.
Yeah.
Plus 5,500.
Plus 10,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah, plus 10,000.
God, that's
the only person with worse odds than him is Ty Dillon.
I don't know what to say to that. This is exactly what I didn't want.
Yeah. Yeah, you got
it. But what
anyway.
a win for the wheel.
What a win. What a win for the wheel.
The wheel would get a die cast.
The wheel is not getting a die cast. Not even close. Let me turn this off.
Gallenberg, Tennessee.
No.
What a targeted ad.
For real. It's like they know where I'm at.
All right, choose who's on. How much time do we have so I know how much time I can spend on this?
Well, I don't remember, honestly, because we had to take a break.
We did.
So I think we're fine. I mean, we started at 7, and we started at 8 o'clock, and we're at 9:02.
Started at like 7:40. But.
Okay, so we're right around the number then.
All right. Well, I'm looking away.
Yeah, you look away.
This is gonna be an easy one. So choose who's on. We are now. I think I got the numbers right, since I guess I screwed them up before. Me and Spencer, it is me 6, Spencer 8, and then Colby Spencer, I've got it 7-4. Does that sound right?
That sounds right.
I don't know. You got to go so much harder on him.
I know. I know. I'm gonna be harder on Colby. I mean, I feel like Catherine has gotten the last 4 choose who zones right. So I mean, that's
probably quicker than Colby.
Yeah, 100%. Because she's driving in her car and not writing drivers' names down, you know.
Let me go through the list. I know it's not Kyle Larson.
Yeah, I know it's not Kyle Larson.
All right, choose who zone.
Choose who zone if you are ready. 3 facts, 2 questions, 3 total guesses. Any driver.
There you go.
Ever. He can trade guesses for questions. His facts this week are 6 Xfinity wins, 18 Cup wins. 18 Cup wins. Help Team USA win a gold medal.
Do you want me to just blow it up on you right now?
Yeah, I do. I knew you'd know it.
The bobsled team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Jeff Bodine.
Yeah, it was.
Geoff.
Good job. I knew I went with a layup. I was just hoping you may have forgotten it or didn't. I didn't know how prominent it was.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't know that. You know, I didn't know how prominent it was. But I thought that was cool.
Very cool. So, you know, he was the first driver for Hendrick Motorsports.
Yes.
Back in the day, it was called All-Star Motorsports.
Yep.
And as the story goes, very similar to Days of Thunder, because a little bit of Days of Thunder was based on Jeff Bodine.
That's a touchy subject.
They came to...
But, okay.
Yeah. So they come to... This is the way Rick Hendrick sells it. Now, keep in mind, Rick Hendrick is the best car salesman to ever live.
Yes.
So, who knows if this is true or not. They came to Martinsville, and he came up to Jeff and said, if you don't win this race, we're done.
Yeah.
We're out of money. Hendrick Motorsports, as you know it, is dead. And what does Jeff Bodine do? He wins the race.
Yeah, of course.
And then Hendrick Motorsports is what it is now.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that.
Yeah, I do too.
But great story nonetheless for people that are willing to believe that.
For sure. I knew it would be I was just hoping that maybe it'd throw you off a little bit with the... I knew you would know the 18 wins.
Yeah.
I knew you'd be around there. But I was hoping you wouldn't know the bobsled, and so
that's what gave it away.
Is it really okay? Yeah. Again, I felt like it was a good fun fact. You know,
it's a really good fun fact because it doesn't get talked about enough.
It doesn't get talked about at all. Like I mean, he he founded Bodine Bobsled Project. That's pretty cool to me. Cool. And I was just hoping that if you didn't know it at all, it would be a useless fact. Right. And then you'd have to go off 6 and 18 and ask 2 questions or whatever. But no, that was good. I mean, I'll give you a layup. You needed one.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Huge rivalry with Dale Earnhardt.
Yes.
Huge rivalry.
I read about that.
And one of the coolest schemes ever. Did you look up his Levi Garrett scheme?
I did.
Dude.
Best scheme.
Oh, my God.
I should have put that as the picture, but I wanted him in it because I normally just do the driver's face. But, dude, that car, if you guys haven't seen it, it's fantastic.
Fantastic. Never been a better scheme than that, in my opinion. And I think they've thrown back to it. Maybe Kyle Larson has or someone at some point. But obviously you can't put Levi Garrett on a car anymore.
Sadly.
Yeah, because we live in communist China.
You can put Grizzly Wintergreen on it, though.
No, that was a good one.
Yeah, I guess.
If you would have put a different third fact.
I know, maybe. It felt good in my mind, Because I've done this before where I'm like, there's no way he doesn't get it. And then you've been so lost.
Yes.
So it's like.
No, I get it. I appreciate you giving me one.
I tried.
I really do.
I tried.
So now we are 7-5.
We're 7-5.
You owe me 2 more.
Yep. You're not going to get them, but but I maybe we'll see.
But that's all I got for this week. I think I will be here next week. I'm gonna do my best.
Oh, I love to hear that.
Traveling locally, but I have someone in town, so I haven't decided what I'm gonna do.
We got a big weekend this weekend.
We do.
It's gonna be a weekend.
Yeah, at least a Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday,
and then the week after, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
that one's gonna be a tough one.
That one's gonna be garbage.
Got a lot.
Honestly, there's nothing important happening that weekend.
Yeah, I got a lot to do that week, so I don't know what I'll be. Maybe we can slide in here.
Yeah,
at the very least, I'd like to have a 3-person podcast.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Maybe with Chad Finchum.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, good.
Were you thinking of somebody else?
No,
I wasn't either.
Yeah, I guarantee if we ask Chad, I slide into his DMs and go, "Do you know where the Mid-Atlantic is?"
Yeah. He'd be like, "Yeah, it's Delaware."
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But no, that's all I got. Obviously, huge thank you to Kevin Kirkland, Noah Pendry, Ben Burrow, JD Huggins. For some reason, we don't have a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th name. I don't know what's going on.
We're slacking a little bit. I mean, we have the views now. I mean, you guys can't tell me that you're clicking on the YouTube and also watching the one on Spotify. Yeah. I mean, we get around 23 downloads on Spotify a week, and we're getting about around 30 views on YouTube. So there's no way that you guys are doing both.
Right.
Huge
shout out to Maples. He did make a tweet.
Yep.
To promote the podcast. I guess y'all are giving away Cub tickets.
We are.
So I heard.
Yep. Big on him after commenting 15 times like a nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a loser.
Promoting. But
love you, Maples.
But Brittany still won. So
Brittany still won.
The money's coming back to my house.
Yeah, it is.
That's all that matters.
It is. But maybe
just like we intended.
Yeah. But maybe again, if you guys didn't hear last week, we're gonna give away cup tickets if we have to get 100 subscribers on YouTube. Okay, not if you follow the show on Apple Podcast or Spotify. I need you to subscribe to the YouTube. Let's get up to 100 people. I believe I checked earlier. We're at 68. So we need.
It's doable.
Yeah, very. We have so much time, and if you
Chad
remember,
Finchum,
Chad,
tell your friends,
dude. Chad, if you just made an Instagram post, your first one in 2 years about
huge.
The pod,
all 10,000 people,
yeah, they'd be giving away cup tickets. So, but we need to get to 100. You have until November. It's going to be a 2026 race because we're going to run it to we're going to do an episode, of course, after the championship race and recap all that good stuff, talk about whatever, get into silly season and all that. But at that point, that's when it ends. So when we come in to record on Wednesday, right before we record, I'm going to look. If we're not at 100 on Wednesday that day, I don't know the date, it will not count. We need 100. So like, subscribe, comment. We've got a bunch of good comments rolling in. I mean,
I might have to tweet at Corley Joy again.
You might, if that's what it takes.
I hate listening to his podcast on the way here.
Yeah,
it was with Bubba, which that part was good. and they were talking about social media.
Yeah.
I just thought this was funny. And they're talking about social media, like haters and everything. And Corey said, I have a rule, and I've always followed this rule. If they don't have a profile picture with their face in it, I don't reply.
He's replied to you so many times.
At least once.
Yeah, at least.
That was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm gonna have to fire it back up again.
You may have to. We're gonna.
We got some traction off that.
We did. We got a lot of traction off that. That was a huge episode there. And again, if everyone that would have just watched that episode would have just subscribed, I mean, it would have made it would have made the world to us. It would have meant the world.
Haven't heard from J Squad in a while.
Haven't heard from J Squad. He's probably busy drinking beer mowing. I mean, and
J Squad, drop us a tweet, drop us a comment. Let us know you're still out there.
Yeah, we need to do another live podcast here soon.
Yeah,
we do.
Because I saw him on Twitter just the other day, sticking up for our boy Kyle Larson.
Let's go.
So
as you do.
So I know he's still watching, but I need to hear from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, guys, that's all we got for you this week. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, see you next week.
You gotta reap the sins that you sow. We're